Hello viewer, welcome back to my channel Om Suman Sinha Mathematics. So in this video we are going to learn some chapter from geometry, and that chapter is circle. So without delaying the time, I am starting the chapter from geometry, class 10 CBSE class 10 mathematics. The chapter name is circle. Geometry. Now we have earlier idea about the circle. What is a circle? So here in the introduction in NCERT book, introduction in NCERT, if I take the NCERT book, then in introduction it is given that we have earlier learned in class 9 that a circle is a collection of points. A circle is a collection of points which are equidistant from a certain point. So if I join it, we'll get a circle. So this is a circle. So this idea we have in class 9. Now in NCERT book there are 3 figures given. As you can see that there are 3 figures given. If we consider a circle in figure 10.1, now here which things is want to show in the book, I am explaining you. So here in the figure there are 3 possibilities given in 10.1. The first one is this, a circle. Second one is also a circle. Third one is also a circle. In the first one, it is showing that this is my circle. This is the first, the second, this third. Now in first one, it is showing that it is a circle. Now I am just taking one line which exactly passes outside the circle. So this line is non-intersecting line. This is a non-intersecting line which not passes through the, we say that this is a non-intersecting line which is not passes through the circle number 1. Next, if I take another line segment, this is the line segment PQ. I am naming it as PQ. If I take another line segment, this is another line segment. This line segment is passes through the circle, and it cuts the circle at how many points? 2 points. Next, if I take same line segment from here, this also passes through the circle, but it only touches the circumference of the circle. So we can say here that PQ is the tangent of a circle. So here it is shown that there are 2 common points A and B of the line PQ in the circle have. That is, if I named it as A and this as B, so these 2 points have common to this straight line or this line segment which cuts the circle itself. Understand? So So here we can say that for the third figure we can say that PQ is the tangent to the circle. PQ is called the tangent to the circle. Now in 10.2, this is 10.1. In 10.2, now tangent to a circle, we have earlier idea that tangent to a circle. Next, one thing we have to remember for tangent of a circle, one thing we have to remember that there is only one point, only one tangent at a point to a circle. Suppose I am taking one circle over here, this is one circle over here, and if I take one point on the circumference, so there will be only one tangent we can draw from that point. So this point only taken only one tangent. Now suppose if I take one point over here, then this, if I take the points over here, then this will be the tangent. If I take the points over here, then this will be the tangent. If I take the points over here, then this will be the tangent. So every point, this is one point, this is the first, if I named it the first point, if I named it as second point, if I named it as third point, if I named it as fourth, this is fourth point. So every point contains only one tangent. So that thing we have to remember. Now here one important statement is also given. The tangent to a circle is special case of a secant. Special case of a secant. What is a secant? This PQ is a secant. Means a line segment which passes through the circle and cuts the circle at least 2 points, that is A and B, at least 2 points, means at least and at most 2 points, means A and B. So this PQ is called a secant. So here PQ is secant. PQ is a secant. Understand? Now the tangent to a circle is a special case of the secant when the two ends points corresponding to chord coincide. Now this figure, that is figure number 10.3, shown it clearly. I am drawing the figure, that is, suppose I am drawing on a circle, this circle I have drawn. Sorry. This is one circle. Now, if I draw one tangent, this is the tangent. Next, I move this tangent to the right side. It cuts 2 points. So this tangent is changed into a secant. Next, secant, next tangent. So that's why it is called that a tangent is a special type of secant, special form of a secant. That is shown over here. and here the writing is also given. Next, theorem number 10.1 in NCERT. Theorem number 10.1. Theorem number 10.1. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius. We have, that means in this theorem, suppose we have taken one circle over here. I am taking one circle, and if I draw a tangent, so this is a tangent PQ, and this is the origin, the center of the circle O. If I draw a line over here which cuts the PQ, then obviously ON, if I named it, then obviously ON will perpendicular to PQ at all the points. If I take this PQ over here, then suppose this will be PQ, then ON dash perpendicular to PQ. Understand? So this theorem is obvious. Now here the proof is also given. So I suggest you that you go through the proof so that you will definitely understand it. It's a very easy proof. Now next come to the exercise. Exercise 10.1. EX 10.1 related to circle. Now what is given? It's a very small exercise. Geometry 10.1. Here it is given that how many tangents can a circle have? First question. How many tangents can a circle have? Now a circle, if I draw a circle, I am drawing it as slow, at just very small. So we can see that a circle contains infinite number of points. A circle contains infinite number of points, and each point contains one tangent. So for that purpose we can tell that a circle contains infinite number of tangents. So there will be infinite number of tangent or unlimited number of tangent, means uncountable number of tangent. Okay, next move to question number 2. Question number 2.1. A tangent to a circle intersects it in dash point. Intersects in a tangent to a circle intersect it in one point. Tangent to a circle intersect the circle at one point. Okay. Next move to a line intersecting a circle in 2 points. A line intersecting a circle in 2 points is called secant. Next, a circle can have dash parallel tangent at most. A circle can have, now how we can find it? Parallel tangent. So if I draw one circle over here, so here I am drawing one tangent, here I am drawing one tangent. So at most a circle have how many parallel tangents? A circle have so a circle have 2 parallel tangents, that is first one is in this form and the second one is this form. So this one pair of parallel tangent and this one pair of parallel tangents. So, or we can say that a circle have dash parallel tangents at most. So there will be two parallel tangents at most. We don't have to write this, only from this figure we can say that two parallel tangents. Next come to four. The common point of a tangent to a circle and the circle is called common point. That is this point, either this point or this point. This point is called what? Point of contact. Point of contact. Next come to question number 3. Question number 3, what is given in question number 3? A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5 meets a line to the center O. So for this we have to draw one picture. So I'm just erasing it. Question number 3, it is given that a tangent PQ at a point P of a circle. So I am drawing a circle over here. This is circle. Now a tangent PQ at a point P. So this is a tangent at a point PQ at point P of a circle of radius 5. So this be the point P and this will be the radius 5 centimeter, obviously 5 centimeter. Radius 5 centimeter meets at a line through the center O at a point Q, so that OQ is equals to 12 centimeter. So this is O and these tangents meet at O, meet at Q, and this OQ is equals to 12 centimeter. OQ is equals to 12 centimeter. So we have to find the length of PQ. Now as you can see here that this triangle, that is if you consider the triangle OPQ, triangle OPQ is right triangle. Right triangle which is right angle at P. So obviously we will apply here Pythagoras theorem. So PQ square is equals to 12 square minus 25 square, 5 square. That means 144 minus 25. So that's equals to 119, I think, right? So 119. So PQ is equals to root under of 119 centimeter. So option D will be my correct option. Option D, question number 3, option D will be the correct option. Next, question number 4, draw a circle and two lines parallel to given line such that one is a tangent and the other is secant to a circle. So I am drawing it here, but actually you have to draw it in page with the help of pencil and compass. Draw a circle. First I am drawing a circle. This circle that drawn. Draw a circle and two lines parallel to a given line. Parallel to a given line such that one is tangent and the other is secant to the circle. So I am just drawing one line over here. This is the given line. Let us take this is the given line. That is PQ. This is the given line. Now parallel to this PQ, we have to draw one another line segment which is parallel to this PQ and tangent to the circle. So that means this, if I named it MN, so this is MN. MN is parallel to PQ and tangent to the circle, and again I am drawing OL. If I draw OL, then OL is this is L. OL is secant to the circle and parallel to PQ. So both MN parallel to PQ and OL parallel to PQ. Okay, both are parallel to PQ, but OL is the secant and MN is the tangent. Now this is not fully actual process. This is the means the basic idea that I have shown you. Okay, so that's it for this video and of exercise circle 10.1 NCERT from my side. In my next video we'll discuss exercise 10.2. Till then, keep watching my channel, do subscribe and please support me. Thank you.